Live from West Texas, it's Frontline News with Brent.
Hello folks, I'm Jimmy. On occasion I will be filling in for Brent. And so we're going to talk about the news of the day. Well, the past few days anyway. How many of you conservatives, and I'm serious, I'm sure we can count them on more than just some of our fingers and our toes, angry because people like not Mario, slow up it. People like Sean Spicer, just because they're a Trump appointee and they're in the military academy visiting committees, the Biden administration decides to fire them. Here's my question. Where has common sense gone in our government? Probably the same way it is with this reactive culture, out the window. Okay? Out the window. I was talking about that with a friend today, and, we were talking about some of the problems and issues with, companies, entrepreneurs pretending to be under the white knight banner of protecting humankind, looking out for the health and welfare of the humankind. Well, maybe not always. I think some of them are sharks in a pool of fish, okay? I wrote a book about that. One of my chapters was talking about character and ethics. And I gotta say, you may have a good business plan, but if you ain't got the character and ethics, I'm sorry. You do not have a winning personality to be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna recommend this book. I'm surprised Brent already has it. The Winning Personality. A values-based approach to entrepreneurship in this economy. Okay? Now let's look at this, okay? Let's look at this. Let's be reasonable. That'd be like Bill Clinton, okay? Let's hypothetically say it's September 10th. And he's sitting in the living room of his home in Little Rock on vacation, talking to Hillary and Janet Reno.
And now, behind the scenes of the old Clinton house in Little Rock.
I've been thinking about it. I was talking to my domestic policy advisor. We think we should fire some of them Bush appointees. Bill, do you really want NAFTA passed? Well, of course I do. Do we really need them in our nation's military? In the academies of some sort? Bill, you're trying to do bipartisan goodwill, remember? Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I've gotten so twisted in twisting, congressmen and senators' arms, and maybe somewhat with some of them in a real good way. You know what I mean? Bill, excuse me, Mrs. Clinton, I own the prize. Mr. President, I think that's maybe a bit unethical and illegal. Oh, yeah, right. I'm in enough hot water as it is. Please, I own the ball. You want to pass NAFTA? You want to get tough on crime? You need those Bush appointees. Well, I suppose I do. I mean, I wouldn't want to make Lloyd Benson mad in Texas. And some of those Texas appointees are from Bush. Oh, I can't get rid of them. You got a point, Janet Reno. Well, Bill, we gotta keep you innocent. Oh, of course, yes. Thank you. That helps out a lot.
Tune in next time from behind the scenes.
I can't impersonate Joe Biden, but we can say it's like a box of chocolates, okay? It looks delicious on the outside, but let's say someone was crazy enough to put fruit and nuts in there. Kind of crazy. In the whole box of chocolates. Okay, enough craziness, okay? Enough craziness. I know what we have to do. We need to go into the news cycles of the day from a proactive conservative. We're going to start with a Federalist, okay? Flashback. Biden administration promised it wouldn't mandate COVID-19 vaccine. Oh. Okay, now listen to me. This is my stand on the vaccines. I think, especially if you feel like your immune system can be compromised, and only after consulting with a doctor you know that is well researched in these areas, only when you know those, please take the vaccine. Okay? Now, like Brent said, and I stand with this, okay? This is not an all COVID, all the time show. Okay? Now, let's see if we can find a non-COVID story. Ooh, here's the one. Maybe. There's a reason DC Democrats are always winning, even when they lose. When it matters, Republicans look around and say, oh no, we can't do that. We'd lose a man. But Democrats would take seats. They are virtually a majority for the sake of being a majority. Oh no, we can't do that. Let me ask you something. Can we not get common sense conservative politicians in Washington, D.C.? Okay, look, it doesn't matter about the party, okay? There was a time, from the time I was 14 to the time I was, 24, that I was a conservative Democrat. Because I honestly thought that that's how my family would have wanted me to vote. But that's kind of strange. You know, we're one day from September 11th. And my concern is our reactive culture wants to take that away. As if it didn't happen. Let me tell you something, guys. I wrote a paper about this. It was a term paper for one of my final classes in political science. And the term paper was about Egypt in the Middle East. And how I was concerned that even though Egypt was a neutral country, it could still be a hotbed for terrorism for the U.S. I think in some ways it came true. I don't think the professor really appreciated it. Here's a good article. Okay, I like this from the Federalist. And this is the last one from the Federalist. What those who sacrificed for 9/11 deserve from Americans now. It says, we have been a decadent, woke, rump, kowtower to a gulag state. Instead, we must be America again, cultivating excellence, instilling confidence, and creating patriots. Okay, when you're instilling confidence, though, and I'm a success, confidence, and thrive coach, okay, along with a self-published author. If you're instilling confidence, let's instill values, okay? Wimpy, reactive politics will not survive in these days, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and go to the Blaze, okay? Okay, here's one. Texas Governor Abbott signs law banning big tech companies from censoring users based on their political viewpoints. You know, censorship is a weapon. Okay? Censorship is a weapon. And, okay, I have to be real with you. I have to be real with you and say this. I agree with the Audio Adrenaline song that says, don't censor me. Okay? So I'm going to get out of this for a time. But that's my theme song, but I'll get back to it. Audio Adrenaline, don't censor me. Okay? Why don't you listen to a few bars, right? And then we'll get back to what we're going.
How do I really feel about health insurance?
Oh, come on.
This is the new Peloton trend.
Go on.
Let's go, Peloton.
So I might be stepping in from time to time for Brent to get this country back. Okay? I agree with Governor Abbott. And Joe Biden can get all mad as he wants to. But can you really blame Governor Abbott? Here's what it says here. Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott signed the bill into law Thursday, banning social media company from wrongfully censoring users